All right, let's continue our story. So basically, we went on the internet and took a look if there were package builds out there for Calamares. And we went, well, the first hit was the GitHub from Manjaro, and that's actually fitting because Calamares has been built. This is the project actually from Manjaro that's now shared, and now we all work on it and all improve it so every distro can use it. So we've copy pasted a package build. It's online. We have our own Carly package build, so you can always have a look at our package builds. Let's have a look. Oh, it was already there. So back, we have a GitHub here where we are going to put everything that we're gonna build. At first, we need to build Calamares. So 3.2.17-1, but in the essence, we can already do something more. There's already a 18. But that's just a number. We need to figure out how we are going to build everything. So this is our package build, 3.2.17. It has been built already, so we've tried it already. But basically, we need to point it to the right direction, to the right GitHub. So, what can we get rid of? Let's get rid of some things here. Let's see. Let's first see before we delete. Control find. So is preparing things, git commit things, changes, sources to do. That's a source file. So we are going to get rid of some of the elements that are in here, but hopefully without breaking anything, right? So I think we can get rid of the commit here. Distribution independent installer is just fine. This is not okay. So the Calamares has this one. Let's stick to this one. Like I said, it's just a number away. So that one. And let's see, because the download URL is actually going to be this one, right? So copy link, control find, this is the link. Calamares releases, downloads, and then the file. So basically this is the URL. And we need to figure out how to get that in. So that's the URL. That's the number. So this is the number. We can replace this with that one. So we can actually say all the way till here, like this. So we can reuse the URL for later and delete all that. So let's see if we can do this. So URL is going to be this one. Let's do a copy paste here as well. So package name is Calamares. Package version is 3.17-1.1 actually. -2 .gz. URL is this one. That's this thing, URL. Okay, now it ends at download, so this is already covered with the dash, the slash is covered. Then this one is not correct, of course. What we need then, okay, let's do that again, Control Z. So yeah, okay, so I was saying it correctly. So this is the download till here. Archive is not necessary. This one is the commit. By commit. Like so. So package version, that needs to go. So we have everything till the download, that's here. Then we get the number, that's up there, package version. Okay, then we get Calamares, indeed, without a version, without the V. There's no V in here. There's straight away the package version and the tar.gz. That looks about cool, right? This looks cool. Okay, save. Now this one needs to be changed as well, the checksum here, but we have time to do that. We are not going to do anything with commits. This is black anyway, so it's not used. That can stay, the version number, that can stay. The branding, yeah, we have to figure out the branding, but so that's later. Save, that's something else. Then we go in here, we wait, and then we have this bunch. Let's see if we can get already till here. So, make package. Syntax error near blah 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 21. Okay, that's my URL. So, okay, you're out and he's in. We don't want to commit, we want this one. Okay, Control S, is it saved? Yes. Apply. So he wants to download 3.2 and 17-2. Well, -1 is okay. This is my first package build, so 1. This is our number. This is the release from a developer. Okay, so we can build more and more Calamares once we continue our journey here. Now he wants to download something. Here there are 2 slashes, you see? 2 slashes. So I better delete this slash in the URL and do again. And then there's just 1 slash and it says 404. This means you can't find the source. So this is where it's stuck. URL, package version, and so on. So we must have done something wrong. So in here we want to download this. Copy link address. Let's try that again. All right, bigger. So HTTPS GitHub Calamares releases download version 3 version 3.2.17. That's that. / Calamares 3.2.17.1, or is it -1? Let's have a look. It's a dot. I've used a dot, so I should use a dot as well. tar.gz. What's the problem? That's good. So this is the original one. That way. I am in the correct directory. Carly package build, fine. Make package. And it says requested URL. So let's have a look. Calamares releases, download, version number, and then Calamares version number tar.gz. That is exactly the same thing. Nope. Yes. Yes, it's the same thing. Let me figure this one out, guys. Pausing. Alright, what I've been doing in the meantime, how do I figure it out? Copy paste this one, this line, right? That's the line that we are thinking we could get our download from, and I've put them beneath the other one. So this is what is the difference. AV. We're missing a V here. That's it. So version. So this all can go and then save. Let's put you here and then make package. The download should be okay. So downloading is found and then the rest comes, right? So downloading problem is solved. Now we need to update the checksum here. That's actually quite simple. Update package sum. That's it. Type it, and what you'll see, check out the numbers here. Both they've changed, right? These guys have changed. Then make backup. Oops, sorry. Again, make backup again. Make package again, and this is good, right? This feels good. This is a package being built. So in the source file, you have the 3.17.1, and we're definitely going to try out the other one, the 18. But first, let's find out if this already works, and then add more complexity to it. Let's, in the meantime, while this thing is doing its thing, see what we've done as well, what we could do as well. So it's going inside the source directory. Maybe you could follow a little bit the code. So he's going inside build source directory, found the source directory, Calamares and a number, found it. And what you do there, you make a directory called build. And what you're going to do in the build, if you watched the other video, you understand now what we did back then. Make directory build, right? We've done that together. And this, of course, is a little bit more difficult in the sense that we are building a release type of thing of Calamares, and I rather would like to have it a debug, but that's for later. And it's going to install it in US user or USR, and then Boolean Python Qt is on. In our case, we put it off. And here we see an error because of the fact that we don't have a data Manjaro icon SVG, so we're in here. But basically, he went through that. That's the most important part. He built Calamares. Now, indeed, I don't have a folder up there, so double point means one level up. Data Manjaro icon SVG. Nor do I need it because I'm not Manjaro, right? So there are things we can omit. So this is make install, so that's cool. But these guys will make our own SVG at some point in time. But this will not be called Calamares, but our own Carly. And for now, I think we just can get rid of all these things because we don't have them. Basically, we just don't have them. Yep. And then move stuff around. This is a renaming of files. I don't think we need to do that. So let's start with a clean slate. So this is out, that's out. Let's see what we get. Okay, let's see. So this is what we've done in the other video, is a CMake actually, CMake and all that, and a make, and then later on make and install it. So couldn't be any cleaner. And it's coming from 3.17.1 from the GitHub, I've closed it, from the GitHub. But let's do a -f, and probably not necessary yet. But if you have built a package already, and then it says you have built a package already, you have to force it to be overwritten. But there we are, we have now a package. Calamares is ready. We have the Calamares tool. We do not have the configs yet. Yeah, the configuration, that's something else. But we can already use this one as a tool to install our distro, Carly. So inside, this is what we're going to put on our system, on our live DVD. live USB, there will be a Calamares. We'll have a lib Calamares here, a lib here. The modules will be there. He will understand what to do because inside we'll have the SO file, so the file that will execute all our modules, depending if it's a C++ or a Qt or different kind of things in there. That's not interesting for us. And then the share, this one, modules, is interesting, and this one is interesting. Anyway, this is going to be put on your system. We do have the pull git. That's still there. We'll see. We'll try it out. We'll learn. Anyway, this one can go. That one can go. We can always rebuild it. So this is the only thing you need. 3.2.17-1. I am curious to know, Control-C, Control-V, how about number 18, right? 18. Like so, 3.17.1. I just remembered here the number is not correct. 3.2.17.1. So actually it should be 3.17.1-1. 3.2.18.1. So if I change the number here, and that's all you need to do is change the number, hopefully I can just build it, and I'll have the last one. Hopla. There we go. He says you failed. One or more files did miss the validity check. Oh yeah, up the package sums. Go, build. So we just need to change this one. Next time it's 19, and it's maybe another time you build it. This is your personal number, and this is the official number. So you can rebuild it 2, 3, 4, 5 as much as you like, and change around some settings and see what you like. At this time, this is still on. I'm setting it off, so I'm keeping it on, so I know what the difference is. And that's why it's interesting to have several ISOs, so you can test out this one, that one, this setting, that setting. What's the effect of changing this setting? You have to try it out. Try and error, that's what I always say. It's all about trial and error. And yes, days, weeks, and months will pass when doing that. This time I'm gonna keep my Calamares in. So that's the last one. This is the tar.gz, so that's downloaded from GitHub from Calamares. There it's unpacked. We go inside, we go build. When we build it, you have everything here. Then you make install, and finally it's gonna be in here. And then Pacman gonna take a look at this, and also Control H. Do a Control H in this thing. You see, Control H, Control H. You get some information for Pacman, and then the user, the bin, and all the stuff. We'll see what happens on our system, and we'll change it accordingly. So it's gonna be like a little bit like a story. Now, how do I get my Calamares on my ISO? I think that should be the next one, right? Next video. What do we keep? This one can go out. This one needs to be put somewhere online rather than locally, I don't know where, but just put it online somewhere. Make your repo. All right, that's for next video.